because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. There he goes, left side. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Put it back. If you put it back, I'll give you some more candy. Put the daggone straight back.
Chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure
that's mine. Go to the table.
Get it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Here, come here. Come here, Mike.
The Jaguars on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second and 3. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Even though I ran out there,
a screenplay gets him 9.
y'all say.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas, and it's 3rd and short. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one, much more like lead.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And a short gain down to about the 33. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down. Well, he he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
First down, Jacksonville.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Sean Bunting on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And they got him behind the goal line. Cook goes down for a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
2nd and 4. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half.
3rd and 11.
Right there, 54, right there, right there.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And the return man will shuffle through the white stuff, secure the fair catch with both hands. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Shotgun snap to Locke. Completion here to Claypool. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Rashawn Gary on the tackle. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Off to Thomas on the left side.
The pass.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down.
On 1st down, Jones. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Maya, come out of the kitchen right now. Come on out of there. Come out of the kitchen, Amaya.
That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Then you come ask me for an apple. You don't go in there and just take it.
Last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll go again to Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Amaya.
12 yards there.
Okay, wait a minute.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
The ball carrier.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Once more, here's Eckler. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Eckler, the ball.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Van Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars get a score closer. And that'll make this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Mounties 28, Jaguars 9.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Now Doug Marrone not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is going to lose yardage here.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Try to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Rip right.
From the gun, it's Locke. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. And a huge play that time. 49 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Locke working out of the gun. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
It's now
3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. For 23 yards, the final tally.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
They'll run with Cook. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Antonio Gandy-Golden. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
On the play.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Flushed out right. This is swung out to Eckler. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Brings up second.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 36 yards on the play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 21st touchdown of the season.
I said wait.
Some inroads here on that deficit. And oh, it's no good on the PAT.
Nope,
so
just
they
wait.
can't add on here.
Nah,
Our
just
score's
wait,
going to
LeBron.
stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes.
Don't climb right there. You only have room, Maya. Come on.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's Jones. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
By Devin Bush.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
And it brings up 3rd down.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Bradley Chubb.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple. It's Eckler again. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here is Eckler. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
At the 13-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
They will take the knee here, and they will finish this regular season with a victory. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and despite the cold,